Hello everybody, how are you guys all doing? You already know who I am, my name is Gorlab, and I was just going to take this opportunity to sit down, talk to you guys, kind of a one-on-one, I mean obviously not really, because I hope there's more than one person watching this, but just kind of one thing that has happened recently, and I think it's gotten kind of a very big negative reaction, is the YouTube Rewind 2017. Sorry. And I've actually seen this video, the YouTube Rewind, and it's not great. I mean, this is like, I think that 2017 one's the only one I've actually seen. I haven't seen any of the other ones, but this, I believe, is their 6th. The earliest one I could find was 2011. So, basically, what I want to talk about is kind of this video, and why it gets such a bad rap, sort of. The first thing, I mean, obviously, it's a video about the entire year of 2017, and we've experienced, more than one meme in 2017, so there are some really, really old memes in there, but, I mean, it is 2017, and I get they kind of have to include it, because, it was something that was popular on YouTube, and sort of defined YouTube, especially, the Shooting Stars, there was a lot of stuff on YouTube about the Shooting Stars meme, and the other big one they had was fidget spinners, and also, the floor is lava, and, I think, they had Big Shaq in there, from Man's Not Hot, and he actually said Man's Not Hot in the, floor is lava scene, kind of fitting, because, the floor is lava and Man's Not Hot kind of goes together, but, one of the reasons I think, or one of the things that YouTube could have done better is, instead of just taking these memes, right, that existed, and just cramming them in there, which is what I feel like they kind of did. So, like, I mean, the Shooting Stars meme, they obviously have to include a lot of YouTubers, but, one of the parts about the Shooting Star meme is it takes kind of, like, the scenario is like, oh, there's a person, and then they kind of, like, fall or something, and then it repeats the same couple frames of them, like, falling, and they're like, ah, and then it, like, shows them, like, going through space or whatever. And they did that, except instead of having it just be one person, they had about, like, 20 people. So it kind of wasn't great. I think it kind of cluttered the image too much and ruined it. And that might have been what people are not so happy about. And also, they kind of felt the need to include a lot of popular songs over 2017. So they kind of mashed the Shooting Stars with a bunch of other stuff. And so that kind of not made it great. Another thing they had in there was fidget spinners, and one thing I don't think they understood about fidget spinners, and I mean, maybe this is just because there were people on YouTube that didn't really understand that the meme about fidget spinners, the reason that they were a joke is because nobody liked them. But, I mean, there were lots of people on YouTube that were making these, like, fidget spinner videos, like, oh, how to weaponize a fidget spinner, how to, like, all this fidget spinner stuff. So, YouTube sees this, and they're like, oh, YouTube community obviously really likes fidget spinners, so they like to put that in their video. The problem with this, the reason that it's a meme is because nobody likes it, nobody takes it seriously, and so when you use it in context other than to make fun of how stupid of an idea it is, it just kind of comes off as, like, cringy and stupid. So that was part of the reason I think the fidget spinner thing didn't go over well. And I mean, obviously, there was the part where Marshmello or whatever, the DJ, kind of had the, like, fidget spinner turntable, and that was stupid. And then the KSI, like, time fidget spinner, I don't even know. Like, that was such a weird thing. And another thing, well, I'm mostly, here to talk about, like, the meme aspect of it, because I don't watch too many YouTubers. Like, I'm not in the big, YouTube drama, but, so, I'm just here to talk about sort of the meme aspect of it, and, they had this, like, scene, right, where there was the eclipse, with the, like, the play button kind of made, like, a little eclipse right there, and, that was pretty neat, because, there was an eclipse in 2017, but then right afterwards, they had this little graveyard scene where they were featuring, all these dead memes, but I mean, they had All-Star in there, so I don't know what they're doing, because, I mean, All-Star is still great. But so that was kind of alright. But the other thing that, I mean, I think a lot of people complained about a little bit is the whole, you know, Logan and Jake Paul controversy. Personally, I never liked either of them. I just kind of watched the frickin' It's Everyday Bro, like the meme videos. I didn't actually watch the original. I didn't really know about too much of the whole, you know, drama between them. But I think putting them on there was kind of... hold on. I think putting them in the Rewind at all was kind of a questionable decision, because that was kind of old, and it wasn't... I mean, it was kind of a big deal, but it wasn't as big a deal as, like, the whole, you know, the recent stuff. I mean, obviously they can't have the whole iDubbbz and Rice Gum stuff, because both of them are not advertiser friendly. And so, like, you know, they couldn't show, like, iDubbbz on there, because then he, you know, he swears a lot, he says the N-word, and he's, like, I don't know. But, so, I don't know, the whole Logan Paul, Jake Paul, like them putting them in the video, I think was kind of a mistake on YouTube's part. Also, they had, alright, one of my major complaints, this is like completely, you know, memes aside, they had this one scene, right, where the play button, like the little eclipse sort of thing, I can't make it again, it was that way, yeah, it was the little eclipse, so like there was a second one, and it kind of covered it like an eclipse, and so there was the part where it was just kind of like this, and then there was like images in the play button of, like, you know, the hurricanes and the terrorist activity, you know, this year. And I thought, and that was kind of neat, and they had the cute little scene of everybody, you know, holding hands, and I was like, oh, that's cool. This would be a good spot to, you know, end the video and say, like, oh, just everybody who, like, suffered through the, you know, hurricanes in 2017 and the Las Vegas shooting and stuff. That would be a good opportunity to say, you know what, this is our support, and then just end the video there. But the part that really made me angry was that was about halfway through the video, and then right after was the like, everybody, all the YouTubers are just throwing slime at each other and, you know, having a good time. We're just gonna forget about the 30 seconds earlier when we just, you know, held hands in memory of the victims of the Las Vegas shooting, and held hands in memory of all the people that lost their houses in hurricanes. So that was kind of stupid, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest here. That was not the best move on their part, I think, to you know, have that in the middle of the video. I think it would have been good as the end, and then, you know, it's harder to criticize something that has a little bit of, oh, well, what about the hurricane? Yeah, if that's right at the end, it's harder for me to criticize it. But, besides it being, like, besides the placement of that little scene, it was great. I liked it. Oh yeah, also, one of the things that I forgot to mention is right at the credits, they had a little segment for all the, you know, popular animation channels, and I thought that was kind of neat because, you know, it's hard to feature them in a live-action video. So, you know, you got to see some of the cool, you know, Jaden Animations, Odd Ones Out, there were a couple other ones I don't know the names of, but I think that part was neat. But yeah, I mean, overall, I would say it's getting a little bit more hate than it deserves, but it was still kind of not great. So yeah, that's just gonna be about the end for this video. Please make sure there's gonna be a little eye sort of there-ish in this general area. Click on it to vote on the next video you want me to do. This is just a quick little, you know, my take on the YouTube Rewind. So yeah, that's just gonna be about it, and see you later.